Hello, fellow yogis. Welcome to the 5:45 class. We're about 2 minutes away from starting on the mat. I am subbing. Tracy's on vacation. She will be back next week for this Hatha Flow Vinyasa class. I do hope you enjoy it. It'll be more challenging than a beginner level class. If you're tired, you don't have to do all of it. I do hope that you enjoy just moving and breathing through the poses. We don't hold poses as long as we do in a restorative or say a yin class. All right, and there's a lot more sequencing, so it'll be more a variety of poses one after another. Okay, so with that said, get settled into the mat now. Place the mat on the ground. Make sure you have a pillow, a bolster, whatever you need prop-wise. Some people want to use a block. You can use that for certain poses. Okay, so with that said, I have to remind myself to get my own. All right, so I'll let you get settled on the mat. Cross your feet in Indian style position, Sukhasana, and we'll start with the breath work. All right, so we have a storm here, so hopefully we'll still have electricity and the music. We'll see what happens. So let's get settled on this stormy evening. Get the sitting bones deeply rooted. Lengthen the spine. Draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. Lengthen the neck and tuck the chin in slightly. With your eyes closed, let's connect with our breath. Inhale for a count of 6. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Big exhale. Four more. Three more. Two more. One more deep breath. Take a deep inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, prayer position. And let's repeat this affirmation 3 times. Don't believe everything you think. One more time. Don't believe everything you think. Last time. Don't believe everything that you think. So let's change our mindset and work through our practice today. Feeling strong, feeling powerful, feeling grounded, and feeling peace and serenity. Palms overhead, 3 breaths. And stretch the arms out. Draw the chin to the chest. Good. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Rotate that left ear to the left shoulder. Chin to the chest. Rotate the right ear to the right shoulder. Chin to the chest. Good. Warming up now. Turn the head to the left. Come to the center. Turn the head to the right. Come to the center. Scoop hollow and round that back. Good. Let's move into cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 2 more. 1 more. And big circles all the way around. let's go in the opposite direction. And come back to the center. Stretch forward. 4 breaths. And roll it up. Switch legs. Stretch forward. And roll it up. Raise the arms up. And reach over to the left side. Inhale up. And reach over to the right side. Inhale up. Reach over to the left. And one more time. Reach over to the right. And both arms up. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen and twist. Look over that left shoulder. 4 breaths. And come up. Inhale. Exhale, twist. 4 breaths. And let's flow. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. One more time. Good. We're just finishing up our warm-up, so let's do a more active twist. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. And come back to the center. Rotate the shoulders. And rotate in the other direction. Good. Bring the arms out. Interlace the hands behind you. Open the chest, stretching the shoulders. And when you are ready, fold forward, arms overhead. And slowly come up. Good. Straighten out the legs. Flex and point the toes. Rotate the ankles. Rotate in the opposite direction. Flex the toes, raise the arms up, and reach forward. 4 deep breaths. And slowly come up. Bend this left foot and take it over to the right thigh. Left hand to the right foot. Bring the arms up, keep the hips square. Hinge from the hips, reach forward. 4 deep breaths. And come up. Let's do butterfly. Fold forward. 4 breaths. Slowly bring the chest up. Straighten out the left knee, flex the left foot. Keep the right foot to the inner left thigh. Hips are square, raise the arms up. Take a deep breath. Hinge from the hips, leading with the chest back is flat. Reach forward, 4 deep breaths. Back up and release. Good. Let's create a diamond shape with the legs, moving into turtle pose. So take the hands underneath the ankles and fold forward. Into extended wide angle pose. Last part of our stretch here, so we can get right into our vinyasa class. So hinge forward, keep the feet flexed, try to keep the knees facing the ceiling, stretch forward. 4 breaths here. hand up, over to the left foot, 4 breaths. And come back, other side, left hand up, reach over to the right foot, 4 breaths. And come back, good. All right, take a deep breath. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist to the right. Good. All right, bring the knees together, shake it out. Let's come up onto the hands and knees for cat-cow. So go ahead and drop the belly, arch the back. Round the back, chin to the chest. 5 more. More. 1 more. Good. Hip rotations all the way around. And opposite direction. And come back to the center. Take your left hand to the center. Raise the right hand up. And under and over to the left side. So using the core here, tighten up the abdomen. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, over to the left. 3 more. Inhale, reach up. And over to the left. 2 more, reach up. And over to the left. 1 more. Inhale, reach up. And over to the left. And drop the shoulder down onto the mat. So right shoulder onto the mat. Left hand up. Bend this left elbow and take it behind the back. And pull that left shoulder towards the wall behind you. 4 breaths here. One more deep breath. Reach up to the ceiling and release the left hand down. Good. Now center the right hand. Take the left hand up to the ceiling, scoop it under and over to the right side. Repeat 4 more times. Inhale up, exhale over to the right. Inhale up, exhale over to the right. 2 more times. Up and over to the right. Last one. Inhale up and over to the right. Drop that left shoulder down. Take that right hand up. Bend that right elbow and take the hand behind the back. Draw that right shoulder towards the wall behind you. And reach up with your hand and bring it down. And let's go into puppy dog pose. So armpits come down, chin to the mat, hips are up. And slowly come up onto the hands and knees. We're going to do bird dog. So raise the right leg up, keep the hips squared, tummy in, left hand forward, right foot back. Tuck in your left elbow and your right knee. And extend. 4 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1 more time, tuck in. And extend. Good. Child's pose, knees together, hands to the heels, forehead to the ground. All right, come up onto the knees, and we do the other side. So back up into the position for bird dog, center the right knee. Take the left foot back, hips are squared. Right hand forward. Tuck the right elbow into the chest, left knee into the chest. And extend. 4 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, tuck. Exhale, extend. Inhale, tuck. Exhale, extend. 2 more. And 1 more. Good. And now we're going to do child's pose with the knees open, mat distance apart, big toes together, and forehead to the ground. Good. Slowly come up, stretching the shoulders. Take the hands interlaced behind you. Open the chest and fold forward, forehead to the ground, arms overhead. And release. Good. Okay, so next thing we're doing is we're going to come up into our first plank. So find your plank. We're going to lean forward and back, just warming up the wrists and the ankles, okay? Try to keep the buttocks down, not up like this, okay? So your body's parallel to the ground. Lean forward on the wrists, lean back and stretch the Achilles tendon, heels towards the ground. Lean forward onto your tippy toes of the feet, and then heels towards the ground, lean back. Keep going, 3 more, inhale, exhale. Inhale forward, exhale back. 2 more, inhale forward, exhale back. 1 more, inhale forward, exhale back. Good, let's move right into our downward dog. Hips left to right, stretching the back. And warming up the wrists. We're going to inhale into plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Center the left foot, raise the right leg up. Bend the knee. Look underneath the right armpit. Good. Stretch the legs, square the hips, and bring it down. Other side, left leg up. Bend the knee. Turn to the left, look underneath the left armpit. Straighten the leg, square the hips, and bring it down. Good. Now we're going to do downward dog with the knees bent. So inhale, exhale into plank. Good. Inhale, knees bent, downward dog. Exhale into plank. Keep going, just warming up. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, downward dog, knees are bent. Exhale. 1 more time. Bend and plank. Good. Now walk the feet towards the hands. Take the hands to the elbows, sway the hips left to right. And come right into that chair. Bring the arms up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. Hopefully you're nice and warmed up now. So I'm going to fix my screen so I think it's too low so you can see my whole face. Here we go. Who's out there? Okay. So we're going to move right into our sun salutations, okay? So let's come to the front. Take a couple of deep breaths. Find your Tadasana. So create a triangle, index finger and thumb. Place it right by your pelvis, pelvic floor. Here's your pelvis, okay? Pull it in and up. So you have a neutral spine in the back. Shoulders down and away from the ears. 3 breaths. 2 breaths. 1 breath. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, pranayama position. Arms up over the head, open. And swan dive down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, send the right leg back. Good. Come up into crescent pose. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Good. Bring the arms forward. Take the left hand behind you. Twist to the left. Look over that left shoulder. 2 deep breaths here. 1 deep breath. Good. Bring that left hand forward and right hand back. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Good. Now gather your arms to the heart center prayer position midline. Good. Now we're going to do crescent with a twist. Take the right elbow to the outside of the left knee and turn to the left. Balance here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good. Come back to the center. Take the hands down. Left foot back, downward dog. All right. Breathe deeply here. 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Inhale into plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. So only the feet are on the ground and the palms. Good. Feel that stretch in the abs, maybe the lower back. And now, curl the toes under, downward dog. 3 deep breaths. 2 deep breaths. 1 more breath. Center the left foot, right leg comes up into a lunge. Bring it forward between the hands. Come up into crescent pose. 2 deep breaths here. 1 deep breath. Good. Bring the hands forward. You're going to take that right hand behind you. Look over that right shoulder. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Good. Right hand forward, left hand back. Hold it here. 2 deep breaths. 1 more breath. Stay strong, stay steady. Bicycle the hands down. Find your lunge. And now use the back leg to propulse you forward. So left foot forward, chair pose, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open the chest. Exhale, prayer position. Good. How's everyone out there? Feeling good? Hi. Does anyone have any questions? You can write and text me. All right. If not, I'm going to continue. We're going to move into the second round of sun salutations. Here we go. Find your mountain pose. Recuperate with 3 breaths. Okay, here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, prayer position. Arms overhead, open. And swan dive down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Stretch those hamstrings. All right, bend the knees. Left foot goes back. All right, rise up temporarily into this crescent. Hold 2 breaths here. 1 breath. Good. Left foot down. Turn your foot around 10 o'clock. Keep the hips squared. Warrior 1 here. 3 more breaths. Good. Turn to the left. Warrior 2. 3 deep breaths. Good. Take the hand behind the back. Reverse warrior. 3 deep breaths. Now straighten the knee. Bring the arms horizontal. Have your drishti, your focal point, right to your middle finger, right hand. We're going to move into Trikonasana, which is triangle. So lean forward. Slowly come down with your hand, either to the shin or all the way to the ankle. Take your left hand up to the ceiling. Make it one long line all the way coming down vertically, lined up with your right hand. Left hand and right hand are lined up. Palm is facing forward. Hips are stacked on top of each other. Imagine 2 window panes. Okay, you don't want to stick your buttocks out because you're in between the 2 window panes. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good. Bring that left hand down. Square the hips. And next is pyramid pose. If you have a tight hamstring on this right side, you can bend the knee a little bit and fold forward. Otherwise, straighten the knee. Try to keep the back as flat as possible. And hinge forward. Good. We're going to move into reverse triangle or revolve triangle. If you need help, you could take a bolster, place it to the inside of this right foot. Here's my right foot. Place it to the inside, not the outside. Try to keep the hips squared. Left hand on the bolster or pillow. Hips are squared. Right hand on the right hip. Turn the torso from the navel all the way up to the shoulders. Turn to the right. Have your head facing the right. And bring the right hand up vertical. Have the right palm facing the right side. Facing outward. 3 breaths here. Good. Bring the hand down. Come into a lunge. Place the bolster aside for now. 2 breaths here. 1 more breath. Good. Right foot back. Downward dog. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Good. Come into plank. And let's do a chaturanga dandasana. Use those triceps. Elbows hugging the body. Hover, 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 hover. All the way down. Lift the chest up. Tops of the feet are on the mat. Palms on the floor. Open the chest. Exhale, downward dog. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Good. Center the right foot. Left leg comes up. Bring it forward into a lunge. 2 deep breaths. 1 more breath. Good. Rise up, crescent. Find your balance here. 2 deep breaths. 1 more breath. Moving right into warrior 1. Drop the right heel down. Turn your right foot to about 2 o'clock. Keep the hips squared. Left knee is bent 90 degrees towards that ankle. Square those hips, arms up. Palms facing each other, shoulders down. 3 breaths here. Good. Turn to the right. Arms are horizontal. Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. 3 breaths here. 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Take that right hand behind the back. Left hand over the head towards the back wall. Reverse warrior. 3 breaths here. Good. Straighten out the knee. Arms are horizontal. Lean forward as far as you can. Find a triangle, either the shin or the ankle. Right palm facing forward. So in this triangle, focus on your breath. Keep the hips stacked on top of each other. Good. Right hand comes down. Square the hips. And we're moving right into triangle. Forward fold. Okay, time to take your bolster if you have one. We're going to do revolve triangle on this side. So take your right hand to the inside of that left foot. Left hand to the left hip. Hips are squared. Turn to the left. Left hand up, palm facing forward. All right, here we go. 3 breaths here. Good. And bend the knee, find your lunge, place the bolster aside. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Good. Right foot forward, chair pose, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open the chest, exhale, upright position. Good. Take a couple of deep breaths, recuperate. Find your Tadasana, mountain pose. Again, create a triangle, index finger and thumb on your pelvic floor, in and up, neutral spine. Breathe deeply here. 3 breaths, recuperate. All right, here we go. Last round of sun salutations with vinyasa sequencing. All right, so raise the arms up, open the chest, swan dive down. Inhale halfway up, exhale fold, bend the knees and send the right leg back. Good. Find your crescent pose. 3 deep breaths here. Good. Now lift up into warrior 3. Now you can keep your hands by the hips, arms out for balance or arms forward, whatever works for you. And if you lose your balance, that's okay. Come back into the lunge, place the hands down, left foot back, downward dog. Inhale into plank, turn over to the right, side plank, 3 deep breaths, 2 deep breaths, 1 more breath. Good, plank. Again, both hands down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, center the left foot, raise the right leg up, bring it forward between the hands, crescent pose. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good, and swing forward into warrior 3. Again, arms out if you want, or arms forward. I have a shoulder issue, so I keep my hands by my hips. Good, find your lunge, hold crescent, 2 breaths. 1 breath, hands come down. All right, chair pose, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open the chest, slight back bend, exhale, prayer position. Good. All right, you get a water break now. We're gonna move into our balancing poses. How's everyone out there? We're gonna move into eagle, and from eagle, we're gonna do tree. Find your Tadasana. Stand here. Focus on the posture. Create a triangle. Index finger and thumb together. Pull that pelvic floor in and up. Create a neutral spine. Engage the abs, shoulders down and away from the ears. 3 deep breaths here. One more breath. All right, we're gonna move right into eagle. You're gonna take this left foot and wrap it around. Okay, if you lose your balance, that's fine. Find your balance, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Take the left hand underneath the right. Eagle. Open the arms, lift the chest, move right into tree pose. Take that left foot to the inner right thigh and hold. And release. Good. Shake it out. Now we do the other side. Find your mountain pose. Lean over to the left foot. And wrap the right foot around the left ankle. Bend the elbows. Okay? Right hand underneath the left elbow. Palms face each other. Eagle on this side. Open the arms, lift the chest, and find your tree pose on this side. Try not to put your foot down. Straight to that inner left thigh. And again, if you lose your balance, that's okay. You can raise the arms up, and you could also keep the hands in prayer position. release. Good. Okay, shake it out. Come to the front of the mat. Take 3 deep breaths. Good. Raise the arms up, palms together. Swan dive down. Send that right leg back into a lunge. We're going to move right into grasshopper, also known as lizard. Drop the right knee down. Walk the left foot all the way to the left side of the mat. The inside edge of the foot comes off. The outside edge stays on the mat. Open the knee out so your foot is inverted. You can stay right here or you can come down onto the elbows. Good. All right, come back up, slide into child's pose and rest. And take the right foot forward, all the way to the right side of the mat. Open the knee out. Outside of the edge is on the mat. Outside of the edge of the foot is on the mat. Inside is off. The sole of the foot is off the mat. Open the knee out. So it's a nice deep hip stretch. If you want to go deeper, onto the elbows. Good. All right, come on up and take the right foot back to child's pose. Good. Come up onto the knees. And now we're going to do pigeon pose. So we're going to utilize, again, the bolster or pillow. Most of us are not as flexible as we would like in the hips, so we can't get the hips all the way down. So you're going to start with the right knee forward, left foot back. Now I have bilateral hip replacement, so I cannot bring the leg out to here like this, okay? If you want to do that, that's your option. Otherwise, I don't want to dislocate my hips. So my foot is going to be right underneath my groin area. Now my right hip is not completely on the ground, so I take this bolster or pillow, you could place it underneath your right buttocks. First is pigeon, so come up, open the chest, feel the stretch here. All right, and then swan. Forward fold, forehead to the mat, arms behind you. All right, bring the chest up, bend the back knee, take that left hand to the left foot, feel the stretch. And release. Okay, now we take the bolster to the other side, bring the leg back, left foot forward. So bend the knee and left foot forward, right leg goes back. Now you notice my left hip is not all the way on the ground, so I take the bolster and it just really supports the whole pose here, so I'm not putting any strain on the hip joint. Lift the chest up in pigeon, 4 breaths, 3 breaths, 2 breaths, 1 more breath. Fold forward. And slowly come up, bend the back leg, right knee. Grab your right hand to the right foot. And release. Make sure you remove the bolster. Drop the left hip down and bring the legs around. Okay, next is boat pose, Navasana. So come back onto the hips. You can do beginner level is hands behind the knees like this. And bent knees 90 degrees. Otherwise, intermediate, straighten out the legs, but hold them. Advanced, you can let go. Open the arms out transverse. You can do an open boat or a more closed boat, whatever floats your boat. Okay, 4 breaths here. 3 breaths. 2 breaths. 1 more breath. And come down onto your back. All right. We have achieved relaxation. We've got a few more poses before we go into Shavasana. So have your arms out, legs out, 3 deep breaths here. All right, let's open up into butterfly, soles of the feet together. Bend the elbows 90 degrees. 3 breaths. Good. All right. We're going to move right into bridge pose. So bend the knees and scoot the shoulders underneath you. Lift the pelvis up. Grab the hands to the ankles. 4 breaths here. And release. Good. Happy baby. Grab the hands to the feet and rock it out. Okay, we're going to move right into figure 4. Right foot over the left thigh. Left foot up, flex the left foot, right hand between the thighs. Interlace both hands behind the left knee. And release. Let's do the other side. Left foot over the right thigh. Right foot up. Left hand between the thighs. Interlace both hands behind the right knee. 4 breaths. And release. Good. Now's the time to grab your bolster and pillow. We're going to do an easy inversion. So go ahead and take the bolster right underneath your tailbone, right below the lower back. Legs and arms up. So if you don't have a bolster, use a pillow. This reverses the blood flow. It's quite relaxing. Close your eyes. You can wiggle the fingers and the toes. Reconnect with your breath. You can also stretch the inner thighs and coming into a straddle, let gravity do the work. One more minute. All right, so now we're about finished with this pose. So go ahead and bring the legs all the way down. Bring the arms overhead. Tuck the right knee into the chest. Take the hands around the right knee interlaced. Keep the left knee straight so you're stretching that left hip flexor. And switch. And release. Good, lift the pelvis up. Take the bolster away. Tuck the knees into the chest. Draw the knees over to the left. Upper body twist to the right. If you want, you can turn your head towards the right hand. Feel the twist. Breathe deeply. And now bring the knees up. Draw the knees over to the right, upper body twist to the left. Turn your head towards the left hand. 4 breaths here. And come back. All right, take the hands behind the knees, forehead up to the knees. Good, release the head down. One more happy baby, grab the hands to the feet, rock back and forth, left to right. Massaging that spine. Good, and come into a butterfly, laying down, arms overhead. Good, bring the knees together, take the arms out transverse. All right, we're gonna do the windshield wiper exercise. So draw the knees over to the left, inhale up, draw the knees to the right. Keep your shoulders on the mat, so only from the navel down are you twisting. So twist over to the left, bring the knees up, twist over to the right, bring the knees up, twist over to the left, bring the knees up, twist over to the right. Good, take the right foot to the outside of the left thigh. Feel that stretch. Stay here, focus on the breath. And return, take the knees over to the left. Take the left foot to the outside of the right thigh. Feel the stretch. 3 more breaths. And return. Good. All right. So the last 15 minutes will be a guided meditation. Place your bolster behind the knees like so. Okay? Legs and arms out, transverse. Arms transverse, close the eyes. And reconnect with your breath. So as you get connected with your breath, laying there, refocus on feeling grounded, calm. Tune into that breath. We're going to transition now into progressive muscle relaxation. So let's begin with the toes. I want you to focus on the toes. Point and flex the toes. Point and flex. Take a deep breath, and on that exhale, let go of tension. Bring the awareness to the lower legs, knees, and thighs. Squeeze the muscles tight. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, let it go. Bring the awareness to the hips. Squeeze the buttocks tight. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, let go of tension. Allow the gluteal muscles to relax. Let the hips melt into the ground. Bring the awareness to the belly breath. Take a deep inhale and hold that breath in the abdomen. Now open the mouth, big sigh, let it out. This time, guide your breath and bring it up into the chest and rib cage. Hold 3, 2, 1, big sigh, let it out through the mouth. Now take the deepest breath that you can take. Belly, chest, rib cage, collarbone. Hold. Big sigh, let it out. This time, take the deepest breath that you can take. Belly, chest, rib cage, collarbone, hold. Big sigh, let it out. Come to the hands and lift the hands up. Squeeze, make a tight fist. Inhale, stretch the fingers out. Exhale, release and let go. Come to the shoulders. Lift the shoulders up towards the ears. Take a deep breath. Exhale, let it go. Come to the facial muscles. Squeeze and squint the face tight. Stretch the face, open the mouth. Stick out the tongue. Release and let go. Let go of the lower jaw from the upper jaw. Relax the lips, relax the cheeks, the nose, the eyes. Relax the forehead, the scalp. And begin to scan the body from head to toe for any remaining pockets of tension. Breathe into that joint, space, or muscle. And as you exhale, let go of that tension. Reconnect with your breath now. Breathe in relaxation. Exhale out tension. Breathe in positive energy. Release negative thinking or fear or any emotions attached with your breath. Release with each exhale. Mental chatter might pop up. You may acknowledge it, but then promptly release it. Let it go. Clear the mind. And slowly awaken to the peace within you, the soul. Awaken the soul and guide yourself to your sacred space. See yourself at the top of a mountain. You've had the courage to climb all the way to the apex of this mountain. And as far as the eye can see, other mountain peaks reaching the scattered clouds. From this peak, you look down and you see a flowing river between the mountains. This is your sacred space. At the mountain peak, surrounded by nature, as you discover your own true nature, which is peace. Go ahead and lay down, connect with Mother Earth and sky above. Feel the cool mountain breeze wash over the body. Hear the birds welcoming you, chirping all around. The air is cool and crisp. And as you lay there, you bring your awareness to the sun's energy, nourishing, relaxing, warming the body. It is a gentle warmth. Feel that warmth from the toes to the feet, to the ankles and legs, to the knees, thighs, and hips, to the sacrum, abdomen, and up the spine, reaching the chest. The heart and the lungs relax. And you embrace the sun's rays across the shoulders, the arms, the forearms, the wrists, the palms, and the fingertips. Feel that warmth across the neck muscles and face. And finally, the scalp. As the heat is released from the body, you are left at peace. The body is relaxed. The breath is calm. The mind is clear. Your soul uplifted. Stay in your sacred space. Enjoy the peace and serenity. Present moment. Go ahead and slowly reawaken the body. Come back into the body. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Stretch the arms and the legs. Yawn if you need to. And when you are ready, go ahead and turn over to the right or to the left side as I read to you a quote by Patanjali, the father of yoga, 2nd century BC. The definition of a settled mind. Here's the quote. The mind becomes settled when it cultivates friendliness in the face of happiness, compassion in the face of misery, joy in the face of virtue, and indifference in the face of error. So when you are ready, come back to sitting position, Sukhasana, and we end our practice in meditation. So get prepped, get nice and comfortable, back nice and straight. Our whole body is nice and stretched out and ready to meditate. That is the purpose of yoga, the physical activity to lead us to quieting the mind through meditation and reawakening the soul within us, reaching that higher level of consciousness. So in this meditation, you can choose a prayer of your own faith. You can choose an affirmation that suits you for this week. You could do a mantra, a yogic mantra like Om. Or if you just don't want to do anything fancy, you can count the breaths for a minute. If your mind wanders, Bring it back on task. All right, at the sound, let us begin. The completion of our class. So take a deep inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, bring the palms together down the midline of the body to the heart center. Thank yourself for coming to the mat today, connecting the body, the mind, and the soul. Have the attitude of gratitude. Each day is a gift. And remember, especially during this pandemic, our health is truly our greatest wealth. So stay healthy, stay safe. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. All right, I hope you enjoyed the practice, and I will see you next time. Bye.